lots of problems nowadays. But did you know that we can actually use math in order to solve the problem of the century, such a way to get the most favorable results, also known as optimum results? Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a king who had to choose his descendant. Thus, he proposed a tricky assignment for his three sons, John, Ray, and Dean. There was a fencing net with 1.5 meters height and 200 meters length. The goal was to enclose a rectangular plot such a way that its area has a maximum value. As the length of the fence is 200 meters, the perimeter is 200 meters too. Ray and Dean thought that they needed a big number, so they answered that the length should be 99 meters and width 1 meter. On the other hand, John started a vigorous investigation. He tried the same values, but he saw that with the next pair, the area was different. Thus, he tried all pairs formed of integer numbers and found out the answer, and it was a square. This process took time, but imagine the perimeter was 20,000 meters. Mathematically, the problem is approachable and can be solved easier. First, we define a function based on the area. Second step, we find the derivative and equal it to 0. And third step, we check if it is a maximum value using a graph. Yes, we got the right result. Here is another problem. There is a new factory in town and the road has to be built to connect the factory with the main streets. This act is really expensive, so the length of the new road should be minimum. The distances between the streets and factory are 1 and 8 miles. The MN segment should be minimum, thus the other variables should have a minimum value too. We find the equation and define it as a function, the very first step. Secondly, we find the derivative of the function and equal it to 0. Finally, we check if it is a minimum value using the graph. Perfect! Now we can find the length of the road, which is 5 square root 5 miles. Why is this the problem of the century? Because our planet has limited resources, and in every life field, optimization is the key. Thank you.